Hey there, it's Ozzy here, your non-techie guide to the wonderful world of video creation. Do you know how cameras work? Well, it's all to do with light, and I'm not going to go into the techie stuff because this is a non-techie guide, but if you haven't got enough light, you're not going to get a great image. So you need enough light. Now, how can you arrange that? I'm pretty fortunate here because part of my job, I've got a big softbox light here and a big softbox light here and a big softbox light here. So the illumination, I hope, is pretty good. But what if I hadn't got those lights? Well, over there, out of your shot, there's a large French window, so that lets in lots of light. Up above me, there's a Velux window in the roof, and that lets in light too. So, in honesty, it wouldn't be too bad in here, but what you'd find is that this side of my face would be well lit, and this side would be in shadow, and you're probably thinking, I wish it was all in shadow. But it doesn't make for a great image. So, think about light. If you can position yourself, if you don't have the luxury of having your own lights, if you can position yourself in front of a window, not with your back to it, but sort of, if you imagine the window is here, you're here, and the camera is there, so you're being illuminated by the window, that's great. Don't do it into direct sunlight though, so if the sun is streaming straight through, it could cast shadows all over you, so far better if the sun is not directly on you. But use the light that's available. Now, if you wish to augment, supplement, whatever the word is, to add to that light, well, you can start by adding a light on the other side. So you've got the light coming from that side for the window, and you've got a light here, and it could just be a standard line at home, but do be sure that you put the correct bulb in. And I'll talk about bulbs in another tip. Do be sure you put the correct bulb in, otherwise the color may be wrong. But have a light here. So just talking about the lights I've got one here at roughly 45 degrees to me. That one's a little bit closer and therefore casting more light. I've got one here that's really not there to illuminate me as such, but to cut out the shadows that this one's creating, and this one above is supposed to isolate me. I hope it's doing the job. It's supposed to isolate me from the background, make me pop out from the background, and do a secondary job of illuminating that background as well. So think about light, think about how you can use light. If you're out and about in the daytime, if you're in bright sunshine, you maybe want to move into a shady area, a shadowy area. But it's quite a big topic, this one, but I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. Remember, this is a non-techie guide, but you do need light. And the last thing you should do is use the light that comes on your phone. You know the flash, you can put it on as a permanent sort of torch light. Don't use that. It looks dreadful. So we'll talk more about light in another tip. I'll see you then. Cheers then.